Welcome to Final Fantasy X, Part 92. In case you guys are just joining me, we recently took down Sin and sent it crashing on Bavel, and it couldn't have happened to nicer people.
Machina always seem to break when you need them most.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, they ran out of salvos in every fight. In fact, I didn't even get to use the salvo. But, nonetheless, another reason why I told you to deal with the Cactuar side quest before dealing with Sin. Because the fight we're about to go to right now, you find the Cactuar.
Kimari knows. Sin still lives. Kimari knows.
Oh, that was my bad. Anyway, if you activate the Cactuar side mission into the area we're about to go right now, you're going to automatically trigger the event, and you'll have to actually win this before you actually find the Cactuar. And that in and of itself makes finding that particular Cactuar completely annoying. Yeah, I stressed this at least in 3 times in 3 different episodes, but I had to make that point clear. I was just checking to see if there was anything of importance, and unfortunately there isn't. I could talk to people. Hell, at this point in time I can actually go to Besaid, because there is a scene where Gada is actually laughing. Well, if Gada's still alive, Gada's actually laughing at the fact that Sin crashed on Bavel. Anyway, in order for this to progress, we actually have to go out to the ship and talk to Yuna. After all, we're about to have ourselves one drag down battle royal. It's probably going to be easy, but still.
He's in pain.
Let's just end this. Quickly. The Faith said they'd help us, right?
It bothers me, the way they said that.
Huh?
I mean, they've been fighting alongside us this whole time, but now they say they'll help?
I guess so.
I think they're trying to hint on an idea.
Sin is reborn when Yu Yevon merges with an Aeon. Isn't that right? If I summon an Aeon, Yu Yevon will join with it.
Eureka! The actual best way to defeat Yu Yevon.
Then we might be able to beat it with...
Remember this, folks, because it'll come back to haunt you. Or actually be brought up again, one of the two.
Yu Yevon jumps again.
Then we'll take it down again. We'll fight him until there's no place left to run.
Well, there's a lot of confidence in that one.
I never thought it would come down to this.
Yeah, I know. Hey, the Faith, they're tired of this whole thing too. Let's let them rest.
The Faith said it's pointless to keep dreaming. The dream will disappear, he said.
Hey, Yuna, here's a hint. He's referring to the guy behind you.
And what is it that Yu Yevon is summoning from within Sin?
The dream of the Faith.
Of course.
Now
that I stop and think about it,
go away, will you?
Maybe Yu Yevon is dreaming of new bodies to possess.
Something's happening to Sin.
Wait, what? Something's happening to Sin. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, that's right, Yu Yevon's still in him. And by God, Jack must have drunk a lot of Red Bull, because it gave him wings! Oh great, and now it thinks it's Batman. Alright. Let's kick its ass. Wait, hold on one second. Let me stop this for a second. There may be some interference.
Eject. He's waiting for you.
Well, son, the main gun is still busted. We can't give you any cover fire.
Hey, Just take us in. We'll do the rest.
All right. Take us up, flush to the mouth. No mistakes, or I'm gonna tear out that mop you call hair.
Trust me. Me take you there. No problem, yeah?
Let's get ready to blitz!
Let's go. Just you and me.
Sorry about that, people. I had a little bit of interference going on in the background. Anyway, that scene you just saw with Lulu saying, "Just go, just only you and me," it would change if you actually fought it with Riku back in Guado Salon. That's all I know, it only happened to me once. Anyway, let's change up my party. Well, first of all, let's change up Yuna's overdrives. I attained the warrior overdrive for Yuna during my stay in the Omega Ruins. So, I'm going to change it to Yuna, Waka, and Lulu. Solely them, because they're the only ones that can hit this boss until he comes closer. I'll explain a little bit more on that. Oh, I'm eating fries. Sorry about that, folks. Now then. Let's go kick his ass. Alright. Uh-oh, it's staring us in the face. Oh, Christ.
Here we go!
Yeah! I'm coming for you, Dad.
Oh, Titus couldn't wait to get this, but too bad he won't be sharing in this fun this time. Anyway, this fight is a timed fight as usual. Well, not really as usual. This fight with Overdrive Sin, you only have 15 turns until that Overdrive meter well, 15 of the boss's turns until the Overdrive meter gets full. Once the Overdrive meter gets full, game over. You lose. And if you haven't saved up to this point, you'll have to start the whole fight with Sin all over again. So, with that said, save before coming here. Anyway, Waka, Titus, and Lulu are the only ones that can actually hit it from this range. Not Titus, Yuna. Well, just about any magic users is the only person that can actually hit it from this range. But preferably Lulu, Yuna... Yeah, Yuna and Lulu, yeah, that's it. Because they got the highest magic out of the group. And Waka's just an all-range character, so... Wow, that's not good. He's getting a little too close for comfort. Yeah, let's finish him off. He don't need to be that close. Let's see if I can summon Anima. Now I'm gonna have to Grand Summoner her. Keep forgetting that Anima's a female. I might as well, because Sin is really annoying as far hit range is concerned. And there's only some Aeons that can actually hit Sin from a far off distance. Anima's one of them, the other being Bahamut. And then there's, well, most of them can do it. Yojimbo's the only one who can't. Okay. Let's use Oblivion. Out of range? Oh, that is bullshit. Yeah, but Sin has 140,000 HP. So there's no reason to fool around as far as Sin is concerned. Yeah, don't let Sin get his overdrive full. Otherwise, you will live to regret it. And with that, Sin is history. And because of defeating Sin, we can open the final area of the game. Inside his stomach! Ooh, nice CG graphics. That's a lot of power flies. Oh no. No, 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 not that guy again. That probably would explain the wings. Yeah. Let's trade this out. Or actually not trade it out. Just don't use it at all, because at this point we do not need Death Strike.
Let me take front.
Good luck.
Follow me.
And I'm going to save it, and I'm going to continue. Okay, we're back. Excuse me one second. Again, sorry about that. Had to step off for a second. Anyway, like the Omega Ruins, this area is nothing more than a make-your-own map. Of course, it's pretty hard to see what your map is anyway, considering there's nothing but fog and water. And again, the random encounters are off, so I can actually explain my point about what's going to go on after this. After I reach a certain point in Sin, like the boss of this particular area, trust me, you will be seeing him shortly, like near the end of this video shortly, there is another area to this place called the Tower of the Dead. The Tower of the Dead requires you to beat a certain number of random encounters in order to proceed to the very last area of the game. I'm sorry, but that's just going to be me going into repetitive boss battles over and over and over again. I mean, the Omega Ruins, I kind of had no choice. But that was just like one battle per platform, and it was only like 10 platforms. What this last area is asking you to do is to go into 40, and I repeat, 40 random encounters and kill a certain number of enemies in order to get to the final area of the game. To that I say, I'm not subjecting you guys to that. That would be just like grinding on screen. Yes, I could show the enemies off if I wanted to, but that too will be like grinding on screen because there's a high encounter rate here as well. And trust me, the enemies here are nowhere near as strong as the enemies in the Omega Ruins. So, now that I've got that out the way, I should be nearing our boss fight soon. But I'm just wandering around. I don't need that. I've got the ultimate weapons in the game. Why would I need anything else? Yeah, I'm probably checking for secret passages and treasure chests. Cause really, kleptomania is all good. And sometimes the treasure chest drops some pretty important items. Ooh, let's see what this one has. Elixir? Probably won't be needing it. But I'll keep it anyway, just in case. I mean, after all, why would we need an elixir at this point in the game? Now then, let's hope I can go another direction, because this is a ridiculous maze. So then, we can just head up to this area here and confront the boss one last time. And no, I don't intend on saving. Not until this is done, anyway. What the most This is basically the most glaring thing I've ever seen. But anyway, I'm not too thrilled to see this guy.
Did you ever give up?
Sin has chosen me. I am part of sin. I am one with sin forever.
Again, that explains the wings.
Immortal.
Sin just absorbed you.
Immortal? Really?
Control it from within. I have all the time in the world.
Animus right, you know.
Dispose of Unalesca.
He is a nut job.
The only means of destroying sin is forever gone. Now nothing can stop us.
Bullshit.
Well, we can.
By all means, try. You should thank me. Your death means your father's life.
There we go, folks. The final showdown with Seymour. And this is one of my favorite themes in the game, no less. But this is also one of the easiest forms of Seymour. Notice the wheels. Or mortiphasm, if you will. Each mortiphasm has a color. Red representing fire, yellow representing thunder, light blue representing ice, and dark blue representing water. Whatever the wheel points to will be how many times Seymour will use that element, and at the same time he'll be weak to the opposite element. Like for instance, he has fire as a weakness. Well, he's going to use fire 4 times in a row. But at the same time, he's 4 times as weak to gravity. But if you try to use that element against him, he will eat it. In short, he'll convert it to HP. So therefore, Seymour can be annoying as far as that part is. But if you use his weakness onto him, he'll die real quickly. Oh, and on the subject of Holy, Seymour learned some new devastating tricks. He has not only learned Holy, but also learned Ultima as well. And what makes it easier, he doesn't just outright banish your Aeons. One thing he will do... Oh, I chose the wrong one, didn't I? Aw, damn it. Maybe past me did it on purpose to listen to music. I don't know. But when he makes this phrase right here, one of 3 things will happen. He'll dispel you, then wait a turn and use Ultima. Dispel you, wait a turn and use Banish. Or dispel you, wait a turn and use Holy. He's not gonna get that chance. It's over, it's done, just like that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the last of Seymour. And that was Seymour Omnis. The most disappointing form of Seymour ever. Hell, Nodus gave me more trouble than this. And now, after the 4th and final time, we can finally send the awful bastard.
Now, Yuna, send him!
Right.
Ha ha! I know I could have just paused to listen to the rest of that, but no.
So
That would be just wasting time.
you, after all, who will send me? But even after I am gone,
Spira's sorrow will prevail.
Again, I call bullshit on that. And what was all that talk about you saying you're immortal? Haha.
Sin will be right behind.
Psych. Well, that was, without a doubt, the most pathetic boss in the game. No, second most pathetic boss in the game. In the next episode, we're going to actually be in the final area of the game, because I am skipping those random encounters. This is RVMan985. See you guys next episode. Sorry for the pauses.